I'm about to show you how you can automatically qualify every single lead who comes into your Instagram inbox by scraping their profile and determining whether they are an ICP match or not using AI. I'm going to give you all the templates you need to set this up completely for free, so let's get right into it. The two tools you're going to need to make this happen are N8N and ManyChat. Links to both of these are down below in the description, and both of them have a free 14-day trial so that you can try out this system. N8N is where we're going to have the scraping logic as well as the AI that determines whether the person is an ICP or not. And ManyChat is where we're going to build the actual automation and assign tags based on ICP matches and determine different behavior depending on whether they're an ICP or not. And I'm going to show you a very powerful tool that's going to allow you to track everything that goes on inside of your Instagram inbox, but more on that later. First things first, you're going to have to get the free template, which you can access by joining our free community with the link down below in the description. It's going to bring you to a page where you can download this N8N template as well as this ManyChat flow right here. Once you've downloaded the N8N template, simply click on Create Workflow, select the three dots in the top right hand corner, and click on Import from File. Simply select the file that you downloaded from the school community and it's going to show you what you see on screen right here. For ManyChat, simply open the link inside the school community and click on Import and Save Flow, and it's going to bring you to this page right here. Now let's start off with the ManyChat flow, where all you need to do is adjust a couple keys right here and adjust any details that determine whether a person is an ICP or not. The way this flow works is we receive a webhook from ManyChat. We then check if we already scraped the user details. If not, we go ahead and scrape the details of the user. We use AI to analyze those details. We save the details into ManyChat. And if they are an ICP match, we go ahead and add a specific tag called ICP match inside of ManyChat so that you can easily find everyone who matches your ICP. In order to configure this, we're going to click on the Set API Key section, and we're going to go ahead and do the ManyChat portion first. For this, we're going to go into ManyChat, click on Settings, scroll down to where it says Extensions and API. And here we're going to go ahead and get the API key that it says at the very top. We're going to copy this out, go back into N8N and paste it in right here. Next, we're going to need the ManyChat ICP tag ID. For this, we're going to go back into ManyChat, go to Automation and Tags. And after importing the template, you should automatically have the ICP match tag. If you don't, simply go ahead and create it and name it exactly as you see on screen right here. Hover over this, copy out the tag ID and paste it into your N8N field right here. Now all that's left is our API key to actually scrape the profile data. For this, we're going to be using Data Prism, where I have a special deal for you guys. Using the link down below in the description, you're going to get 750 scrape requests completely for free. Once you've signed into your account, simply go ahead and click on API Keys. Click on Create New API Key. Name it however you want. Click on Create and copy out the key right here. Go back into N8N and simply paste it into this field right here. We have now completed most of the setup. All we need to do is click on the Generate Lead Details node, open up the system prompt by clicking right here, and here we're going to be able to determine the ICP criteria. This is the only section that you should adjust. None of the stuff above should be adjusted by you, otherwise it's going to break the flow. In this case, the ICP criteria is pre-filled for my own business. So we have primary qualifiers, secondary qualifiers, and disqualifiers. In this case, any business owner, entrepreneur, anybody who has online marketing, lead generation, sales, anything in that direction qualifies them as an ICP, and they're disqualified if they're a student, if they have no indicators of being a business owner whatsoever, if they're a corporate employee, all of these things, it would not mark them as an ICP match. So you can go ahead and adjust this to whatever your specific use case is. Once you've done all of that, simply go ahead and click on Save, click on Active, go ahead and activate the flow by clicking the toggle in the top right hand corner. And what we're going to do now is go ahead and click on the webhook, go to production URL and copy this URL right here. We're then going to go back into ManyChat, click on automations, find the specific template that you just imported and go to the first node in the flow. We're going to open this up, click on the external request, and where it says your webhook here, we're going to delete this out and paste in the webhook that we just copied over from N8N. Go ahead and click on save and click on update. And now the entire flow is configured. Now what happens inside of this ManyChat flow? When a specific trigger happens, for example, when somebody follows your account, when somebody comments on a post, when somebody replies to a story, you go ahead and send all the information about the lead to the N8N flow. You wait 30 seconds for everything to complete over there. You check if the tag is an ICP match. If yes, we go ahead and randomize our messages. And this portion here, I'm going to explain to you in a second on how we actually track reply rates for different messages. So we actually do an active split test for the outreach that we're doing. And if they're not an ICP match, we don't do anything. Now, if you still want to reach out to people who are not an ICP match, you can simply add this path right here, or just remove the condition entirely and connect the smart delay directly to the randomizer. But either way, you're gonna have the tag added to the specific contact. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna add a trigger, and just for testing purposes, I'm gonna do user sends a message, specific words, and I'm gonna add Emil testing, click on create, and go ahead and update the flow. This is now live in the account, and let me demonstrate how it's working so far. So I went ahead and sent the keyword Emil testing to the account. If we go ahead and go to the live chat and click on all, we're gonna be able to see that the message came in. And by clicking on the three dots and clicking on show system messages, we can see that the N8N flow already did its job. As we can see here, we have a custom field with the lead details. Every single information that was scraped from my profile was automatically added, and the tag ICP match was added to the contact, meaning the N8N flow did its job. We also sent out the message, which I'm going to go into in a second, but if we go back to N8N, go to executions, and click on the execution that just ran, we're going to be able to see exactly what the AI did. Where the information came in, we did the scrape API call. As you can see, it pulled my name, the bio, my profile picture, how many followers I have, how many posts I have, as well as captions for my 3 recent posts. It then went ahead and passed that information into the AI model, where the AI then determined my name, my occupation, some personalization information, and different topics that I'm interested in, as well as that I am an ICP. It then went ahead and saved those details into ManyChat, which is what you can see right here, where we saved all the information into the lead details variable. And then finally, because it is an ICP match, we went ahead and added the tag ICP to the contact, which is this tag right here. Then went ahead and sent out the message. So let's go back into the automation flow. And as you can see right here, we have the split test set up, and it randomly picked one of these different messages. Now, what exactly are we doing here? We're using a tool called DM Tracker to track which message we send to which lead, as well as the replies that come back, so that we can track the reply rate. To set that up, all you need to do is go ahead and sign up for DM Tracker. It has a 14-day free trial. And once you sign up to DM Tracker, simply complete your onboarding flow. And inside of this template, make sure to click on the DM Tracker actions and ensure that the variables that you have added here are without a timestamp. If the variables here have a timestamp, make sure to adjust it to the correct variable by clicking here and looking for it and finding the variable that has no timestamps. Now, I have a separate video specifically covering DM Tracker. I'm going to put it down below in the description, so go ahead and watch that. And using DM Tracker, you're going to be able to see all follow-up tasks that need to be done, as well as how many outreaches you're sending, replies you're receiving, split up by different reasons, such as new followers, story viewers, story polls. You're going to be able to see your reply rate for different outreach messages, as well as your overall reply rate. And this client, for instance, has a 29.93% reply rate. When you sign up to DM Tracker, you can also get a free onboarding call with myself, where I can show you exactly how to implement this in your business and get the highest leverage possible for every single DM you send inside of your Instagram inbox. Now, if you wanted to go ahead and not send a message, but simply determine whether someone is an ICP for every single contact that comes into your ManyChat, all you would need to do is disconnect these nodes right here so that it doesn't continue after the external request. So make sure this is disconnected, and add the trigger new contact event. For this, simply go on new trigger, click on contact event, and select new contact created. And now every single time a new contact is created, it's going to go ahead and scrape the profile and add the ICP match tag for that specific case. So if you don't actually want to send messages and you just want to go ahead and determine and easily be able to find your ICPs by going into live chat, clicking on filter, condition, tag is ICP match, and here you're going to be able to see every single lead that matches your ICP. Now, the options here are endless. I would really recommend going ahead and watching the video where I explain how to split test your outreach messages and track reply rates using DM Tracker. I'll drop it down below in the description. And if you have any questions or you want to work with us one-on-one, go ahead and book a free call down below in the description, and let's see if we can help your business get to the next level using our AI sales system. Thanks for watching. Leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in the future.